So for breakfast, I decided to try and recreate something that I had in Mexico. It was basically like a banana, chocolate, date, cinnamon drink. And so I have some almond milk and I added some medjool dates. These are the best. They're so sweet. And then a bunch of cinnamon and one banana. And then I put a handful of cacao nibs in there and just blended it all together. It was pretty similar. And then I had some ginger turmeric tea because this is good for digestion and it's just really yummy. For lunch, I had lentils and brown rice. My mom makes this in surplus and I love it. No complaints here. And I added some pink Himalayan salt and some dates. I know it sounds weird, but it tastes so good. It adds a little bit of sweetness to the savory lentils, and also steamed some kale on the side, and that was my lunch. Pretty hearty and just so satisfying. I also added some hemp hearts, and these just have a lot of protein and some fat, and they're just really good for you. They have a lot of other nutrients as well. And then at the beach, I had a sandwich with Ezekiel bread and spinach and some avocado, just a really small little sandwich. And yeah, I spent the day at the beach with my sister in Miami. I'm not sure which beach this is or which part of Miami, but it was really nice. The water was so clear and I just enjoyed it. I went for a swim and I went for a walk and just took a nap. Literally just being a beach bum.
Mr. Simon.
This is the part of the video where I update you on everything that's going on and don't show you food, but I've been eating very nutrient dense today. I've been literally bouncing off the walls. I have been running and skipping and jumping like all day just because I have like this excess energy, because the foods I've been eating have had a lot of fat, a lot of protein, a lot of vitamins, so I guess I'm just feeling that, or maybe it's just one of those days where I'm just super hyper. I'm outside right now. I'm sorry if it's loud, man. My sister's blow drying her hair inside, but I'm in Miami, as you guys know. I'm staying at my sister Laura's apartment, and this deck is super nice because it has a screen so no mosquitoes get in. And I really fuck with it. It's like on the 3rd floor. It's really nice. But I have been spending time with family every single day, so I wasn't able to do a meetup. I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and so yeah, wasn't really able to hang out with you guys here. I know that some of you do live in Miami, but I fulfilled the purpose of this trip. My grandma turned 99, and it was a lot of my relatives' birthdays, like my aunts and cousins, and it was Maria's birthday. Tomorrow's Laura's birthday, so there's so many like end of February / March birthdays, and I'm glad that I was here to celebrate and hang out with my family. But yeah, I ended up watching the Oscars last night, which I never do. I don't even have a TV in my house. I was raised without a TV, so I'm just not used to that. But we watched the Oscars, and all I have to say is, if you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. The only thing that I didn't show is chips and salsa. I had black bean and lentil chips from Trader Joe's with really good salsa. I ate that at the beach, but I didn't film it. But yeah, when you eat nutrient dense, you don't have to eat as much because the food that you're eating has like a good amount of fat, a good amount of protein, and when you're eating high carb, low fat, you need to eat a lot because everything is calorically dilute, and so you need more to feel satisfied. But yeah, I've just been eating like those hemp hearts that I put on my lentils. I'm sure that some of you may have questions about them, but they have 21% of your daily fat intake in 3 tablespoons. They have a lot of zinc, they have a lot of magnesium, they have a lot of protein, and so yeah, those are like super nutrient dense. I also had cacao nibs. I was gonna say something else. Oh, new moon, new me. What's up, guys? What are your intentions? What have your new intentions been for this new moon? I don't know if it's like pseudoscience to believe that a new moon brings new energy. It probably is, honestly. But who knows, I haven't done actual research on that. However, I have been feeling like my energy in a new place. This is something that I've been feeling for the past few weeks, is my energy just feels really peaceful and very present, and like I used to feel very conflicted between the fashion world and spirituality, or superficiality and spirituality. I just feel very aligned. I guess that's the word. I just feel like what I want to do also promotes my spiritual path and my spiritual well-being, which is creating and designing and sewing And it's really liberating. Like, it feels so good when I think of something and I can sew it and make something tangible out of something that I thought up. And it doesn't feel superficial at all. And I don't know why, but for literally months when I was deciding what colleges I wanted to go to, like 2 years ago, I was so conflicted thinking that being in the fashion world would make me superficial and take me away from my spirit and make me feel like I needed material items. And I just totally don't feel that way now. And I feel like what I do and just creating and designing and sewing and picking out fabric isn't something that draws me away from my spirit. It's something that enlightens my spirit because I really love doing it. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm not trying to look a certain way or copy anyone or whatever. It's just like purely creative, and that makes me feel so good and certainly does not take away from any spiritual aspect of my life or anything like that. So I'm just really happy about that, you know, that I just feel very much at peace with what I'm doing and what I want in my life and with my own spirit. I do feel very present. I don't yearn for anything right now. Like, I was going to upload a P.O. box clothing haul. I got a bunch of clothes and I just didn't feel like that was meaningful enough, and I didn't feel like that was what I wanted to upload. I didn't upload yesterday, but basically my mental health videos and the videos where I'm talking like this or showing what I'm eating is something that you guys can take away, and after you watch the video you can think, oh, I want to eat better, I want to fuel my body and make my body feel good, and also that, oh, I want to prioritize my mental health, I want to figure out what I want out of this life, I want to get closer to my spirit. Those are the things that you think when you leave those videos. From what I read from the comments and everything, that's just so much more important to me than showing you the clothes that I got. But yeah, my spirit has just been feeling in this new energy space, and I don't know if it's because, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I don't need to define everything, but I have been feeling like I don't have a yearning for anything, and it's just a weird feeling. Like, I don't crave anything, I don't want anything, I just want love. Like, the only thing that I'm craving is love, and sometimes I do crave romantic love, but it's not essential. I just feel like all I want in this life is love, and that's all I've been craving. I haven't been craving anything material. I haven't been craving food, any kind of food. I haven't been craving any kind of clothes or outfit or shoes. I literally feel so disconnected from wanting. So I'm just feeling this new space out and still putting my energy into my creations. And I'm actually meeting up with a fashion designer who's been in the field for so long. She's so sweet. We started texting, I got the connects from someone, and she lives in the same neighborhood as me. I told her I really want to get good at designing, pattern making, and sewing, and she was like, well, I can definitely help you out with that. And I'm so excited because she might take me under her wing, I might be her apprentice, I can help her and learn so much. So I'm really hoping that everything goes well. I'm meeting with her in a few days, so I'm like, someone who has been in the business, who has had so much experience teaching me what to do, and I just think it's gonna work out, and then I'll really be able to like make all my clothes and be completely ethical with my fashion choices, and I'm so stoked for that. And obviously I just love making clothes, and I just want to be really good at it. Like, that's what I want to master, is pattern making, designing, and sewing. I just want to really have my shit down. I know it's gonna take years to be like a master and excel at it, but I want to start now and work on it every single day, and I'm so passionate about it, and I have so many ideas, but it's just something that I love. So I guess that is me bringing more love into my life, is bringing more knowledge and wisdom, which will only promote more of love, more of what I love, and just make me feel full of love. Yeah, man, it's like in this society, you're kind of brainwashed to think that you need so much stuff, that you need to look a certain way, that you need to impress certain people or do certain things that other people want you to do. But I've been doing what I want to do for myself for, I guess I would say, like almost a year now, and that has really changed my life. Just doing what I think is right and following my own energy has really changed my life. Another thing is that another way that suffering is caused is from expectations. You expect something to be a certain way, and when it isn't, you're disappointed and you're upset. And that's another thing I've been practicing, is just having no expectations really for anything. I mean, obviously I've been manifesting and thinking about my desires, but I haven't been like expecting or planning something to work out a certain way and being let down when it isn't. I'm very like flexible and open-minded, and not really like labeling or judging a certain situation, or yeah, I guess like imagining it something to be a certain way. I know that everything changes all the time, so I'm not having any expectations like that. And I've even been doing that with my body. Like, I have no expectations for the way that my body is supposed to look, so I just take it as it is. Like, oh, I'm bloated today? Okay. Or the next day I'm not? Okay, this is great too. And just having no expectations and accepting everything as it comes also has really helped me feel really great and feel really happy. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for being here, and thank you for all the love. Thank you so much. I feel so full of it. So my ending little piece of advice is to take every moment as it comes, follow your own intuition, your own energy. If something doesn't agree with what you believe, then don't pursue it, don't believe it, and question everything. Question where your own sadness, your own anxieties are coming from. Question other people, question their own facts, question what their desires are for you, and question why they're trying to put their desires onto you, you know? And really have no expectations, and definitely manifest and think about what you desire. But if something doesn't go your way, be okay with letting that go. Be okay with letting that expectation go, and see how your life changes. Just remember that love is the most important thing. Yeah, I truly believe that, and I live that. I'm living that truth. Love is my religion, and I love you all so much, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so ridiculously proud of you guys. And I want us all to grow together. And when you guys leave nice comments below, like, that helps me, but it also helps you. When you are leaving a compliment or something, when you give someone a compliment, it really makes you feel good, and it's because that's positive energy that you're giving to someone and having and exuding from yourself. When I'm giving to you, I just feel like I'm giving to myself. When I'm giving love to someone, I feel like I'm giving love to myself. When you give love and when you give happiness, you're not losing any of that, you're just spreading it, and I just feel like you're reinforcing it in yourself. So I just think when you're kind to people, you're being kind to yourself, and when you're being mean to people, you're being mean to yourself. And I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys so much, and I just can't wait to see how much we can grow and progress together. I really, really want to promote love in this world, and I'm just constantly thinking of ways that I might be able to do that. And these videos are step one, but I want to really have a worldwide impact. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but the message of love is such a simple one, but such an important one, and some people probably don't even understand what I mean when I say love, and think it's a silly concept, but it's so powerful. I think love is more powerful than anything. I'm getting so corny. Okay, I will see you guys at dinner. So for dinner, we went to my sister Laura's restaurant that she works at. She's a manager, and she basically completely treated us, and nothing on the menu was vegan, but everything I ate was amazing, delicious vegan food. These were stuffed potato skins with cauliflower and like some Asian dressing and sesame seeds and seaweed, and it was so good. This next thing was called a squash blossom, which I had never had, but there was some black rice on the bottom, and the inside was stuffed. I don't normally like mushrooms, but this is like one big, crispy, really tasty mushroom. I don't know what was in it. And then also had some fried avocado on the side and some green pepper. And like I said, I'm really sorry I don't remember what any of this stuff was, but I didn't order anything. She basically brought everything out to me. And oh, there was definitely quinoa. I can see that. But it was so freaking tasty, and I was so full. And then for dessert, I got this fruit plate, which is so beautiful, and it just had a bunch of different berries and apple slices. I didn't even get to finish it because I was so full, but this was the tastiest, most delicious vegan meal that I've ever had, and it was at a completely non-vegan restaurant, which blows my mind, but they were really creative in the kitchen, and I guess they have a lot of vegan people coming in for some reason, and they just really know how to veganize their meals, and it was the best thing I've ever had, and I will dream about this meal every night. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is it? It's a chocolate peanut butter
Best that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover.